Raising Hell.
Yeah.
Featuring Big Frida.
Hell yeah.
Let's shake what the good Lord gave us.
Yes. Shake
Amen.
it up.
My favorite line.
Bounce it up and down where the good Lord split it.
Come on. So good. But you know, this lyric really stood out to me. Can I get an amen? This is for the misfits of creation. Take this as your holy validation. I probably said that a little wrong.
You don't need to hide. We're celebrating. This is our salvation. So that part is, there are levels to this song. And I think the very surface level is nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. And doing bad things is sometimes really, really fun. So I can be a good-hearted, well-intentioned person and still like to go out and be just a naughty, crazy, wild person sometimes.
Yes.
But I'm still a good person. I just sometimes am a little debaucherous and wild. And I think you can have that dichotomy of being a good person and also liking to go out and do whatever it is you like to do. Party your face off. Or I don't know, fill in the blank, whatever you like to do. Sometimes good girls know how to get hard too. Yeah, that's my favorite lyric of the song. It's because I feel like I am a good person. I try very hard to be, but then I also, I like to do bad stuff sometimes.
When does this record come to you? Is it after doing something bad and then having to question?
And then I wake up and I'm like, damn, that was fun. That doesn't make me a bad person. That was super fun. And I had the best time ever. And now I'm super inspired to go in the studio and work and talk about it and encourage people to just be all sides of themselves. And it doesn't have to take away from the fact that you can have a very good heart and enjoy doing kind of naughty things.
By the way, very, very, very true. And there are some hungover moments where I've woken up and I'm like, oh, did that actually happen?
It happens. Yeah. But it's not it doesn't make you a bad person.
Doesn't define me.
No, it doesn't define you and doesn't make you a bad person, especially as a woman thinking about drinking. I've gotten for that my entire career, so I'm used to that by now. But I'm a 32-year-old woman that is responsible about it. I do not feel bad about going out and having a good time. I will not apologize for it. I'm over feeling guilty about it. It is such archaic bullshit.
Louder. I mean, technically, you're the loudest one could get with this topic. You have a record about it.
I sure do.
Who do you call into the studio when it's time to create this?
Well, my mom.
Which is, I love it.
She gets me. She made me. She gets me. My friend Rabel, who's also on his own, such an amazing artist, amazing singer-songwriter. But we also co-wrote a huge portion of this record together. He's one of my best friends. And Frida, I met on the Kesha cruise, which sounds insane. It was insane, but it was super fun. And that's we met, and then we got matching tattoos, and it was just a whole thing. That's
what happens.
That's what happens
when you meet somebody for the first time.
And then you have a song together. I don't know. It's just what happens in my life.
It's amazing.
And then I don't know if I'm allowed to tell about. Well, I don't know.
Whoa.
May I? About the other people on the record? Yeah. Okay, cool. So it's all sides of things. So the single is obviously uplifting, be you and have fun, and bad stuff makes you feel alive. So go get, go do your thing, have fun.
But when you call in your mom, right, and Rabel, your best friend,
yes,
two people you're clearly incredibly comfortable with.
Yeah. And I trust, and we can just go for it.
I love the relationship you have with your mom because it is so unique.
I know. But we just have not had it's never been one of those things where it's we can't talk about this or we can't talk about that. Since the beginning, we've written songs together. So we wrote a song called Cannibal about dismembering and eating men. So, I mean, it's really never been this very uncomfortable with being open kind of relationship. We're very comfortable with being open.
Which is so beautiful.
Because it is. It's also probably unconventional.
Oh, 150%. Because you're obviously incredibly comfortable together, but at the same time, these records must bring you closer.
Yeah, it's fun. It's actually like a wonderfully bonding moment, I find. But it's also my entire family, when we get home for Christmas, we'll just start playing music together, which, as I've learned by talking to other people, is really weird. But like, I can't cook, so that's how we bond, is we like make music.
This is how I contribute.
It is. We garden and write songs and play with animals and save animals. That's like our bonding experience as a family.
So you tell your mom everything.
But yeah, most things. She knows most of the stuff.
Do you like this record in particular, right? Raising Hell, this song.
Yes.
Do you hold any details back from the bad things you did that make you question whether
Oh God,
or not?
no. She knows. She knows, whatever. And like the thing is, I'm like, the song is about, I have a really empathetic, loving heart. So she knows that if I'm being like a bit of a jackass one night, it's because I need to let off a little steam, or I'm celebrating or whatever. And my true self is like, hey, I just love everybody. I want them to be happy. That's a lot of what that song is about too, is making people feel comfortable knowing that you don't have to be defined by one action or one mistake. People make mistakes, and you can still be a good person. And you don't have to let somebody else define that for you. I also grew up in the South, where there's a lot of religion going around, and I've just always been fascinated with religion. So the video has a lot of religious kind of iconography in it. And the end, the quote that you pulled up, this is for the, can I get an amen?
Yes.
This is for the misfits of creation. You don't have to hide. We're celebrating. This is our salvation. All of that is kind of also on a deeper level than just the surface level of the song, is like, have fun, raise some hell while you're alive. While we're here, have fun, you're good. You don't have to feel guilty. But then the underlying message, especially at that ending part, is anyone, especially I've found a lot of LGBTQ members have felt distanced from the church. And I feel like you can have your own connection with whatever spirituality and certain kinds of religiousness that don't have to make you feel excluded. And I find when I go to a show that is either someone I love, like I went and saw Neil Young recently, I felt like I was part of the Neil Young church for that night. And I was just basking in that. So I want to give people a place to come and just dance and be themselves and feel totally comfortable and free to be whatever, whoever, look however, just whatever that makes them happy and comfortable.